Welcome, everybody, to the second episode of All Over the Place. I am your host, S-ish, Rebecca Vitzman, also known as the Autogender Unicorn. Today, we're going to be discussing my autistic special interest of typology. What you need to understand is it breaks down just very simple little concepts. First of all, like, are you a person who cries? There's other people who it's difficult for them to cry. Something's got to really like rattle them to their core and then they'll cry, right? So which one of those are you? Are you sensitive generally, feelings-wise, or are you more like stoic feelings-wise? And now think about that only 16 to 24. And if you started to take meds because you were crying and then that made you not crying anymore, yeah, you're a crier. Also, obviously, like, traumatic brain injury could change things. And honestly, you're always like looking at somebody who only exists right now at the point that they're at and in the amount of growth that they've had. So let's say they're 40 and they've grown a lot, then this is going to look very different than somebody who's at 40, same exact type, and hasn't grown at all. Here is some science that actually backs this up, right? Because if you go into dialectical behavioral therapy, something they drill into you over and over and over again is this thing called wise mind. What is wise mind? Wise mind is your feelings and your thinking, right? And then they bring them together to make a feeling rational person. Yay! Because that's the growth path for both. And so, yay, we've already identified two things. Now, let's say that I see somebody who's thinking, and then they're dissing feelings. Not a grown person. And it stands out. I'll do a video in the future of information that I would give to various types, okay? That would be lovely. I actually think that's pretty fun. After I go over the cognitive functions, then I'll go over like how each stacks to develop a type of personality, how those functions cause people to behave certain ways. And then after that, we can delve into how those people can grow. Also, I would love to present that information. So let's go back. We're still doing cognitive functions. Right now we have the thinking and the feeling, but those break into internal and external. All of them break into internal and external, but we'll start with thinking and feeling. So thinking is internal thinking is thinking for yourself and questioning authority, right? That's like, is that Timothy Leary? And then thinking external, that's the rules, following the rules. And people get very confused over which one of these that they do. So let me go into that a little bit more, because people will think that they think for themselves very well, and then they don't. They actually are very bad at thinking for themselves. They are very good at the rules. If you think and then you follow all of the rules, you're not thinking for yourself. People who think for themselves are a little bit kookier than that. You know, like me right now, actively. So now we've got the internal and the external, and I hope that that's broken down for you to understand it now. So thinking for yourself is going to be more like generative, where the rules are more closed off. So then we had feelings. And we have feelings, internal feelings, external. Internal feelings are your feelings. I feel sad. I feel happy. I like that. I don't like that. If you don't really understand what you feel, if somebody's just like, you know, do you like that? Oh, I don't know. I kind of like everything, or I don't like, or whatever, like whatever, right? Where the people who are feeling their feelings are like, I don't like that, or I do like that. They know if they like it or they don't like it. But external feelings, that's the feelings of others. You need to make sure to understand this is going to be projection, because the ability to project what someone else is feeling, because you're not going to be necessarily right. Instead, it's going to be more like if I was in this circumstance, I would feel blah if I were them, right? Putting yourself in somebody's shoes and then projecting a feeling onto what they feel, and that impacts you, right? Like if I was in Gaza, I would feel, and then you feel that and it hits you really, really hard. You don't know what that person is actually feeling. You can't technically feel it, but you can like experience a sensation within you that you attribute to how you would feel to help you try to understand others' feelings. So you either do one or you do the other better. So if you're somebody who feels your feelings more, you'll be more like in tune with what you like and you don't like. And if you feel other people's feelings more, there's going to be some kind of pull and drive towards others in some way. Because look, technically Trump has the feelings of others in his stack, but the way that it's used is to either build himself up or cut others off. He's not in tune with what Trump is feeling. He's not, I am happy, I'm sad. He's either feeling like a winner because other people are surrounding him who give him the feeling of being a winner, or he feels like a loser for a hot second, and then he tries to get back to his feeling of feeling like a winner or whatever. Right? And so that has to do with other people's, like feeling their feelings projected specifically. I'm going to call it, it's going to be a two-parter. We got part 1, part 2 is coming next. We've already broken it down. We have the 4 first out of 8 cognitive functions. We've got thinking for yourself and the rules. That's T-I, thinking internal, and T-E, thinking external. And we have F-I, feeling your own feelings, and F-E, feeling the feelings of others projected. And then I'll get to the other cognitive functions next, and we'll go into how they interact with each other, what each type of interaction looks like, and how we can use this information to find the things that we're not good at and improve ourselves as human beings. Yes, I love this. It's my favorite. One of my favorites.